I just wanted to show you how to cut a cauliflower because some of you are new beginning learners. So as you're cutting each little branch off, you'll see the others are just sitting there. So you just take them off like that. Then later on, you can cut this little piece off, or you can take this like between the branches and cut. And that'll minimize these little pieces that are annoying. Okay? Okay, all my cauliflower is all cut up, thanks to myself and my cameraman, who's actually taking the video right now. And I'm getting my pasta ready. I have a preference for spaghetti. My father, Phil, had a preference for spaghetti, and I like it too. I don't like a mouthful of pasta. It's just so disgusting to me. Like cavatappis, anything big and lumpy like rigatonis, I just don't. So in my videos, you'll see like almost 10 times out of 10, I'm always going to have my my courses with spaghetti because it's light and you can pick your thickness. This tonight is going to be just regular spaghetti number 8. I just pick out whatever's on sale. Every week there's usually a sale on pasta, so I don't have any preference for the company. But I just wanted to let you all know that why I always have spaghetti. Okay, as you can see, my spaghetti's cooking nicely and the water has turned to pasta color, I call it. It's not clear water, but it's not dark. It's just pasta water. And at this point, which is about 1 or 2 minutes from it completing, I'm going to steal some with my ladle to be used as sauce for our cauliflower with pasta, with spaghetti. We may not use all of it, but I will take some when I'm making my sauce. Okay? I just wanted to point that out. It's full of starch and it makes a thick sauce for you. Alright, the cauliflower is boiling nicely. I'm going to set my timer for 6 minutes because I just put it in, and then we're going to put it in the oven. Done. Now I'm going to drain this after 6 minutes. It's been exactly 6 minutes. And I'm going to prepare it to bake for about 20 minutes in a 400-degree oven. That's the Matera part, which makes it bouquets. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it in the oven, and then we'll put it with the spaghetti. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm taking some olive oil and I'm running it down the bottom of my pan. Okay. I'm going to place my cauliflower in there. Then I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil and I'm going to go ahead and brush it on each piece because I want it to get like a crispy, not fried, but I want it to get a little crisp on it before we put it with the spaghetti. Makes it tastier, and it's something unique in pasta and cauliflower, Cucina Povera. Okay, so here I go. I'm just going to brush them lightly. Want to get closer? You can see what I'm doing. Go.
It's like you're painting them.
Yeah, it's like painting. If you like to paint, or it's kind of therapeutic if you're a little stressed out. And you put your olive oil with your brush. You can get these little brushes anywhere, by the way. You don't have to have a lot of money. This I got the Dollar Tree when it was $1. Now it's $1.25. Right? Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll just take the rest of it. Here we go. Quick mix, and I'm going to put that in. I'll see you back in 20 minutes. Time to make the sauce. All right, I have 3/4 cup of olive oil, and I have about 7 cloves of garlic, right? 7 or 6? About 6 or 7 cloves of garlic that I minced. I'm going to let that.
Yeah, 7, probably around 7.
Yeah, I'm going to start this up and start to saute till I smell it, and at which time I'm going to add a little bit of the pasta water. Okay, the garlic is just about ready. Can you hear it? It's crackling.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a little gold in there. So I'm going to add some pasta water to prepare for the spaghetti. Okay, I'm going to mix the two of them together.
Real gold.
So it becomes, yeah, it is gold. But we have a pound of pasta coming. I want this to get nice and hot. I may add more. We'll see. I'm going to add the spaghetti now. This is the number 8, which is relatively thin. Sometimes with fettuccine, I'll add more.
And here's a wisdom tip.
Yeah.
Wealth adds many friends, but justice saves from death.
What does that mean? Can you explain that to us? 'Cause
My opinion on that is that justice is so much more valuable than wealth. It's so much more valuable that it could save your life rather than wealth, which is useless comparatively.
yeah,
Well,
I remember. Do you remember in Titanic when the rich man gave the captain, not the captain, one of the crew members, thousands of dollars in his pocket, and he said, "Please let me get on this lifeboat," and he threw it at him. He said, "Your money's no good here."
No.
In other words,
Yeah,
it means nothing.
Yeah, wealth can be useless wealth is useless on a day of wrath. Like a day of wrath is like
I'm gonna put the rest of the cup in.
a day of wrath is like when God judges you. Like it could be, I've read that it could be at the end of time. A day of wrath. It could also be like a day of calamity, like maybe like 9/11 or something like that.
Right. Oops. Alrighty, so I'm gonna let this cook for about maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then if the cauliflower will be ready, I'm gonna take my Big Bertha bowl and we'll do the mix and we'll have our taste test. Yeah, I got Big Bertha out. I'm gonna put the spaghetti in here. Ow, get my... Okay. Now I'm gonna get the cauliflower. Okay, I had them about 16 minutes. Okay, I just like to burn a lot of the water off them. Okay, some of them got a little bit of crisp on them. Okay, now I'll switch out my implements. And I got this from, my daughter brought it back for me from Italy. Okay, what we have here now is the spaghetti with the cauliflower. We're going to add some Parmesan. I know a lot of Southern Italians like the pecorino, but I just can't stomach it. Some people can't stand the pecorino, and I'm one of them. So I'm not going to use pecorino in any of my recipes. All right, that's just my preference. I'm going to put some red pepper flakes, crushed red pepper flakes. If you have children in the house, you may not want this part. And I also add breadcrumbs. Now this is, to your liking to taste, but I also have this on the table when people are serving themselves. They take as much as they want. I like a lot. So then you do a turn. Then we plate it up and do the taste test. All right, I finished the sample of my cauliflower with spaghetti, and it was delicious.